Good morning. Let's get up, people. It is Wednesday. It's definitely Wednesday. How's everybody doing this morning? Top Gun, how you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you this morning. Remember, guys, as you come in, check in. Let me know what time of day it is where you are, where you're checking in from. I know you're in Wisconsin, Top Gun. I know it is 4:15 in the morning there. And I am I'm adding a more challenging start to my day. I would like to try to do this 2 or 3 days out of the week. We're on this walk. Kind of jog up to the top of this hill. All right, Sebastian, good morning. YMK, what's up? Thank you for coming in this morning. Make sure you check in. Let me know where you're checking in from. What time of day it is where you are. Here's my little top of the hill view. You gotta go get it. Hair grease. You're gonna scare somebody. You know, say ain't no black folks running. Vessa, go back home. She's doing, we running. Aria, welcome in. Looking for food. I'm running away from food. Good morning. I'm in Maryland, guys. East Coast, DMV. Up this morning, 5:15, doing my early morning walk and talk thing. So, the challenge for me is my cardio has waned, and I'm not a big fan of it, people. I don't know, this your guys' first time here. I'm not one of these guys that's like, woo, we're running. Yeah, I love it. No, that's not who I am. I'm running. I'm not a fan of this right now. This is not enjoyable for me, but it's a requirement for me. 52, 7 children, the youngest being 2 years old. I want to be a part of their future. I need to be in better health. This is going to allow for me to be able to continue to move and be in their life. So this is normally just a walk and talk. I'm adding this element of jogging or running at the beginning. Again, every day we do the same thing here. We elevate, motivate, and create greatness. I want to see that for all of us. Whew. Starts with saying it with me. Top Gun, embrace the suck. Oh, dude, so bad. So bad. But thank you guys for being here. I can't look back while I'm camera fall. You trying to see me do a face plant. Whew. My goodness. Everyone, thanks for being in. How you doing this morning? Thank you for your participation. Thank you for your presence. Welcome to the Walk and Talk. Built by design, people. Life is for the living. If you get a chance, please check in. Let me know where you're checking in from, what time of day it is where you are. What's going on with you this morning? Is it the morning, afternoon, or night? Also, as you check in, go ahead and take a look at that survey. See what's going on there. It'd be great you could answer those questions. I'm gonna shut up for a second because I'm gonna need this oxygen to do this running. Hey, 420, how you doing? Whew. 420, that's the Midwest. Vessa, how are you? There might be dangerous people. Oh, trust me, neighborhood I live in, I'm the definition of dangerous people. YMK in Chicago. Welcome, YMK. Amanda, 421, welcome in. You might lose the trail. Oh my goodness. No, I can find it back. Let me see, Mariana said, it's a grown adult, he can handle himself. Thank you for the concern. Thank you. Whew. Tingit Vaughn. Blub's cooked. Yeah, I'm definitely cooked. This is not my thing, people. I am, as Top Gun just stated, I am embracing the suck. This is not I'm not a fan favorite of this thing right here. So I'm kind of jogging my way through a mile. Good morning, Vessa. Sometimes I be too worried about things. What things you worried about, Vessa? Amanda said he knows what I said. This has happened for the first time for Alive. This is the first time someone knows what you said in Alive. Mariana, bro, my neighborhood is the definition of dangerous too, right? Right. It might be dangerous, no? It's just my neighborhood. The crime statistics for the neighborhood are like you. Oh my goodness. Whew. Thank you for being here this morning, guys. As always, we're here to motivate, elevate, and inspire growth. And part of this growth is the challenge. Whew. Gotta keep moving. Thank you again, everyone. If you haven't had a chance to, please drop a thumbs up. I appreciate it. It doesn't cost you anything. There's no money involved. Just a way of saying I've been here. Double tap the screen, or you can just tap that little thumbs up wherever it's at on there. Whew. I'm feeling this all over my body. Not just my lung, but my back and my knees. Whew. Top Gun, how's your camera not moving? I have this gimbal. It's from DJI. It has a stabilizer on it. It also kind of locks in. So when you see me holding my hand up, that's me activating the camera tracking. So it locks in on my face. So as long as there's not too much up and down movement, the gimbal can stay fairly focused and fixed on me. Oh, Vessa, the camera is moving. It is moving some. Amanda, definitely cooked. Listen, listen, you don't have to keep calling out the order for the people. Amanda keep ringing the bell like, yo, old man knees up. Old man back, up, ready, deliver it. I am cooked, but I like it well done. I like it well done. We don't want to send it out too early. You're not ready for it. Whew. Oh my goodness. There's so many things that I am not enjoying about this right now. Oh, Jesus. We got any people to pray? We got any prayers in the chat? Please pray for me. Lord Jesus. Oh my goodness. I'm pushing people. I'm close. I got 0.05 left. Almost at the end. Almost at the end of this mile. Almost there. 0.01. All right. First mile. First mile. Wasn't super fast, but I did complete that first mile. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna keep moving because I finished the first mile, but I'm not finished. I still have time. I still have things to do. I still have work to do. Part of that work is gonna be catching my breath, people. Good morning. Are we up? Let's get up. Let's get at it, people. If I'm your wake-up clock, if all I'm here for is to wake you up, if all I'm here for is to get you going, if all I'm here for you to find something to motivate you and get you out of bed and get you moving, all you gotta do is drop a peace sign in the chat and go do your thing. You don't have to hang around if you don't want to. You don't have to watch it for long. This is all about motivating you and getting you moving. It's not about you sitting around for the next 45 minutes watching me walk and talk. If you're motivated and you're ready, if you're started and you're going, if you're ready to go, then let's go. If you're ready to move, let's move. If it's your time and you're doing your thing, let's do it, people. Let's do it. Let's get up. Let's be about it. This feels horrible. It will feel good later. I will talk about it later like it was a phenomenal thing. I'll probably talk about it in the future like, hey, you remember that time I ran that mile in the morning? Yeah, it'll probably come back up like that. But right now, what we have to focus on is what this walkie-talkie is about. And again, I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all the ways that you encouraged me during that short period of time. It meant a lot. It pushed me. Oh. Got the old man's heart rate up. I'm ready to go. Vessa and Mariana, are y'all arguing? Be careful in the streets. Mariana and guys. Mariana, you going out for a run? Amanda, what's going on? Good to see you this morning. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. It's not sun up yet, but it's on its way. Carter, you look like Kevin Hart. My goodness. I don't know what that means. I think I do a decent Kevin Hart. I think I do. Well, I do know what that means. It means I look like Kevin Hart. I think I do a decent Kevin Hart impersonation. I just don't have jokes. So I do an impersonation of Kevin Hart's character, not of Kevin Hart. So it's like, all right, so now what the thing is, right, because they didn't tell me, right? No, wait, no. No, y'all laughing. I'm serious. That's my that's my Kevin Hart impersonation. It's so bad my camera couldn't even watch. All right, so let me see. Let me see if I can get that. There we go. Hey man, I can't be consistent. Who is this? Abi, consistent at doing what? Oh my goodness, Vessa. Your brother died yesterday. That's super challenging. That is a significant challenge. There could be shooters or killers on the loose. Tell me, Vessa, what's going on? You say now you're out of breath. Cried in my room. That makes sense. How old was your brother, Vessa? If you're having difficulty being consistent, Abba, study for 6 to 7 hours daily. That's why. Spending too much time studying. Shouldn't be studying for 6 to 7 hours. He's only 14. How old are you, Vessa? Is your younger brother or older brother? That's the thing, Abba. Stop studying so much. You want to be more consistent, spend less time doing it. It's like somebody who says, I want to go to the gym 5 hours a day, 7 days a week. You're in the gym too much. You can't be consistent. You're not giving your body enough time to recover. It's the same thing with studying. Can't study 6 to 7 hours a day. Your brain needs time to recover. Study less. You'll be better. You'll grow faster. You'll learn more. Huh? Older brother, only just 10. That sounds very difficult. I'm hoping you have family and loved ones there to support you. Are your parents available? Do you have any aunts, uncles, and cousins? Because being able to share and speak with them is going to offer you a great deal of support. Abby says, my competition of studying 12 plus hours. I'm preparing for the 3rd difficult exam in the world. So what? Hey, Abby, stop looking at your competition. Your competition has to study 12 hours a day because they're not as intelligent as you are. They don't possess the same gifts that you do. They don't have the same talents that you have. You letting the pressure of what others are doing and the expectations of the test create this anxiety in you that has you producing a lower quality of results. It's not about this test study, it's about the performance. It makes sense to practice. It makes sense to study, but it doesn't make sense to study when there's nothing to be gained from it. If you sit down and do 7 hours of study and you burn out after 3 hours, you're just doing 4 hours of wasting time when you could spend the next 3 hours resting and another strong hour in studying. This is what I mean. We don't have to base our performance or expectations on what others do. We base it on our results, okay? So if you're talented and you're bright and you're intelligent, you already know that there are no benefits in 12 hours of studying. You get what's called diminishing returns. If you're taking the third most difficult test in the world, then you already know what the term diminishing returns means. It means the longer you do something, the less beneficial that thing is over time. It's diminishing returns, Abi. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, Abi, but whichever one it is, understand you need to focus on your benefit, on your growth, not on what the people around you are doing. And the outcome of the test isn't going to change. It doesn't matter if you put in 6 hours a day or 12 hours a day. The outcome of the test is based on your preparation and your knowledge. And you can't force yourself to be smarter. Are you getting me, Abi? Are you hearing it? Vessa said was in the car. My toy car gets slide to me. Thank you, Mariana. I think my brother's spirit is at home. Thanks for man advice, man. Hey, no problem, Abi, because my stuff gets, all right. So if you still have that connection and he passed away yesterday, hold on to that, Vessa. Hold on to that. Top Gun, spending one of those hours working out improves your brain power. Indeed, better spent improving in areas. Indeed, everything says, do you know that technique called fear sitting? I don't know what the scientific name of that. I don't know if I've heard of fear sitting specifically, but I do know that if you're doing anything, the returns lessen over time. So the more time that you spend worrying about something, or the more time you spend trying to force something to work, the less beneficial it becomes, the less value it has, the more difficult it will become. So yes, the focus should be, and the focus should remain on being able to understand that the outcome is what you're looking for. And you can't force the outcome. You can just prepare yourself. Anxiety makes it worse. Stress makes it worse. Undue pressure makes it worse. Relax. Know what you know, learn what you don't. It's that simple. And then your comfort level will make the test significantly easier. Chicken and biscuits, AKA marriage. Okay. Hype machine. What are you yapping about? What you want to yap about, hype? I'm yapping about the difference between being alive and living. Android Savior. Please keep the live on your channel. I want to watch it again later. It is definitely on the channel. All of my lives are available. They stay available. I may make an edit to the beginning. Some of them, the beginning is just me breathing hard because I had to try, because I ran a mile. Or sometimes it's just some malfunctions with the technology, trying to get the screen and the camera to work. But all of my lives are available after the live. So you can go see all of them since the beginning of the channel. They're all available on the live tab on my channel page. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Thanks for being up this morning. It is now 5:38 in the morning. Abi, salute. Mariana, I have a test today at my school. I'm going into 7th grade this year, next month. Okay, relax, be prepared. You're going into 7th grade. What you don't know, you'll learn. What you do know, you'll crush. No pressure. No pressure at all, right? None whatsoever. What part of a mile I can run, I will run. I'll crush. What part of a mile I can't run, I'll walk until I'm able to run again. No pressure. Keep moving. Keep moving, especially if it's something that you enjoy. Everything, it's where you face yourself with the truth. You don't want to hear what will actually happen if you did not wake up that day and work, for example. You will not be able to pay your bills, etc. Okay, I'm not sure what the issue is there. That's just accountability. Amanda, have you seen the symbol that you can type? Not sure. Accident message in chat. So, good morning, Jan. Welcome in this morning. How are you doing? Hey guys, did you do the survey question? Anybody take a look at the survey question? Because right now, we're in here and we're sharing a lot of concerns, a lot of difficulty, a lot of challenges. We're sharing those things. The survey question says, if you could do anything you wanted to do for a day, what would you do? What would you do? Could you drop in the chat? You might have done a survey, but let me know in the chat. If you could do anything you wanted to for a day, what would you do? Top Gun. How are all these little kids up at this time? BNV, are you and I the only old men here? I hope not. Yeah, I think they're talking about Fortnite. Maybe they're exchanging Fortnite. It's 3 p.m. in India, tapping in from Switzerland. Amanda's still talking about Xbox. I don't know if she's in the right chat. But guys, if you could do anything, if you had a day and you could do anything in your life for that day, what would you do? This is the difference between living and being alive and dying. That's the other process of part of being alive, is that everything that's alive is dying. It's getting older. But you can live during that process. Being alive doesn't mean you're living. It just means you're alive. Jan said, learning a language, reading a book. Mariana's a little upset about the Xbox conversation. Everything says, live the real life. Try things that I never tried before, travel or whatever. Awesome. Abby, see you later. Take care. Thanks for stopping in. Right, live the real life. That's very exciting. Can you give me an example of things that you haven't tried before? Everything. Give me an example of some things you haven't tried before. Jan, what type of language? What type of books would you read? Rich, I pretty much slept all day today, as felt so emotionally drained. Emotion will drain you. Emotion will drain you faster than physical activity. Emotion will knock you out. Running, you get up in the morning and run, you get energized, you're ready to take on the day. You get up in the morning and you start thinking about difficulties and challenges in your life and your relationships, it'll put you back to sleep. Emotional drain is serious. It will eat up your brain. That's why physical activity is important. That's why I started this walk and talk, to wake myself up and to focus my thoughts and to connect with positivity and purpose. What are some things you would do if you could do anything for a day? What are some things that you would do? What would you do? Where would you be? Where would you go? This is an important question because a lot of us are alive, but we're not living. A lot of us have filled our life with distractions that keep us from doing the things that are living, the aspects of living that are relationships, growth, development, change, challenge, learning, knowledge. All of these things are living because as we grow, we come to find out that everything in the world doesn't work the way it works for me. Everything in the world doesn't look the way it looks for me. Everything in the world isn't about what it's about for me in other places. So other people have different thoughts. They have different actions, different purposes, different focus. Where they live in the world, the challenges are different. But do I know enough about them to be able to connect and to be able to appreciate what they're experiencing? Do I know enough about it to be able to experience it myself, to draw a correlation between my life and that life? Not to judge, not to measure, not to say I'm better, but simply to be able to be in this place to understand, hey, I'm living. And there are people on the other side of the world who are also living. We might use some of the young people right here, Rich. Top Gun, Some of the younger people may leave now when I talk about back in the day when we used to write letters in school to other countries because we didn't have the internet. You lucky. So we would write these letters in school. I want to say it's around somewhere between the 3rd and 5th grade. We'd write these letters and get pen pals in these foreign countries. And then they would write us back and they would tell us about their life and their day and their siblings and how many things that they have to do and what they go to and all of those things. And so then that was our way of not only learning how to correspond and connect, but also learning how to be able to grow, to experience and understand the lives of others. That is a part of development and growth. That's a part of living life. It's a bit of a challenge to do it as much now because of all of the ways in which you don't have to move and you don't have to engage and you don't have to put forth effort. And you can just stare into people's lives. What's the term? Where voyeuristically, where they're not even aware that you're there and you're staring. All right, it looks like Amanda, you're gonna go on your account on your mom's phone. Awesome, Amanda. Enjoy your day. Thank you for stopping in. I think Mariana may be joining you there. You guys have a good day. I told you talking about handwritten letters would cause the younger people to leave. So, what are we talking about this morning? What we're talking about is living. What we're talking about is the difference between being alive and living. So what do you want to gain personally by understanding others? I gain the experience. That's part of living, just the thought process of there's someone just in the United States alone, right? And this is for Avin N. Avin is asked, so what do you want to gain personally by understanding others? One, I gain an insight into what others are willing to share about the foods they eat, how they worship, clothes that they wear, the things that are important. And it gives us in large part an understanding of, you want to be able to be allowed to be who you are, but learning about people allows for you to be who you are and for them to be who they are. Looks like I got a really bad connection, guys. Let me see if I can get to a better area. Yeah, actually, it happens to me a lot. When I'm going for my morning walk and I see that beauty of the clouds at the sky, and I stare at people and I see everyone is busy with some other stuff. Indeed, a big leg. Good morning, my love. How are you doing? Everybody say good morning to my wife. That's life. That's my life. Dang, again, bruh? Yeah, it went out for a second. And so, like, understanding them and their culture will help you to be more accepting and respectful or something. Indeed, it does it for anyone. It doesn't have to be about a group of people. If you go to anybody and you ask them about